Hi everyone, my name's Ameerh Naran and welcome to my YouTube channel. Over the next few episodes, I'm going to show you what a week in my life looks like. But first, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I grew up in Zimbabwe. At 11 years old, I wrote 3 things down on a piece of paper. One was to set up my own car company, another to design my own car, and lastly, to race cars professionally. I founded Vimana 10 years ago, and thanks to that business, I'm now able to pursue my 3 main goals in life. One of which being setting up my own hypercar company, the Naran. I started that project 7 years ago. We've got a running prototype. We're starting to take orders from customers. Designing a car is the Naran, so I've ticked that off the book. The final one was racing cars professionally. So I plan to one day get to Le Mans and win. So now that you know a little bit about me, I'm really excited to show you what a week in my life looks like. I hope you guys enjoy it. So we're here in Bahrain, ready to show the Naran prototype, which is my hypercar, to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the famous footballer. And now he gets to see the actual drivable prototype. So I'm very excited to see whether we've delivered on our promises.
Yes, sir. I'm here. Good to see you, good to see you, and yeah, can't wait to see the car.
Yep. Pierre, you know you were the first person actually who saw the sketches and the thing outside of the factory.
Really? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Definitely, I saw it at the really beginning.
5 years ago?
Everything. Yeah, it was 5 years ago. Some memories because I came with my kids to see it. It was the prototype. It was kind of cool, so can't wait to see it.
Well, Pierre, we know you're a big car enthusiast. I've seen all the cars you've had, LaFerrari, the Urus. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
What are you driving at the moment, and what's your favorite car?
That's a good question. And at the moment, so I'm driving a F12 from Novitec, the N Largo, and I just bought a Puro Sangue, modified by Mansouri. This one is pretty huge. I can't wait to get it as well. Definitely, I love cars, I love driving. And my favorite, I would say LaFerrari. I think I did a mistake because I sold the car 2 years ago, because I didn't have garage at that time. And you know, you have to take care about these cars, so this is why I sold it, and I regret it.
I had a LaFerrari too, also sold it, which I kind of regret too.
Yeah.
Now the prices have gone crazy
Definitely,
as well.
yeah, for sure.
I love the fact that it's so tail happy. It's sliding the whole time. It's you have to have your wits about you.
You have to carry it like properly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to be careful.
But I also like big cars. Like the N Largo kit makes the F12 so much more.
Yes, you can feel the power and everything. Like it's a crazy car. I like it, and the sound, the V12, the Atmo is like crazy. It sounds crazy. It sounds like Formula One. So this is what I like the most. I need to feel the noise. That's important for me.
It's so important.
Yes.
It adds the emotion. It's like all these people are buying electric cars now. It makes no sense.
Yeah, definitely.
There's no emotion.
For me, it's very hard to drive an electric car. I tried it, but yeah, I can't figure out how you can drive it like every day. Like, I need the sound and everything. It's just not a car if you don't have the noise.
I think you'll like the Naran because it's so big. It's huge. We parked it next to a Phantom drop head, and it makes the Rolls Royce look small.
Okay. Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, I remember that it was huge because at that time I still have the pictures with my son, and you can see we are small really compared to the car. It was like very big and huge and massive. But yeah, I can't wait to see, because I think it's gonna be like class but sports at the same time.
And seats for the children in the back.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's perfect.
Okay, Pierre, let's go have a look at the car.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's go.
Pierre hasn't driven a race car before, so he's going to drive my GT3 car, hopefully, in the next few weeks.
That could be amazing.
When are you in Europe next?
Beginning of June.
So what I'll do is I'll send you my schedule of which tracks are available. You tell me when you're free and then come drive it.
That would be crazy, man. That would be crazy, for sure. For sure. That can be nice.
I'm using Assetto Corsa, it's a race simulator software, to memorize the track for Portimao, where I'm racing next week. Well, actually not next week, in 2 days. It's exactly the same software, just on my glasses, which show up as 52 inches. What's difficult though is the not having a steering wheel and pedals. Using a joypad is not very intuitive, but apart from that, it's the same. I use it whenever I'm on a long-haul flight or when I'm in the car for more than an hour. I keep these devices in all my cars, so last minute if I have time, I always do a few laps. And then whenever I fly, I have one in my hand luggage as well. I was planning to go to Dammam in Saudi Arabia to show the car to Pierre this morning, but at 1 a.m. this morning he told me that he needed to stay in Bahrain for lunch with the royal family. So what we did was I got my initial driver to drive me up till here. He doesn't have a passport at the moment. He's applied for a visa from Qatar. So had another car waiting here where the driver has a visa for Bahrain to drive us across the border. So we have to change cars. We've just passed the border and on the way to Pierre's house.
Okay. Alright, cool. We're already here now.
Harry, is the car unloaded?
I've still got on a trailer.
Please may you unload it. In case Pierre comes early, we can just quickly show him the car and I can leave. Thanks, Harry.
Alright, bye.
Harry manages the PR and marketing. Harry's arrived at Pierre's house. He's unloading the car so that by the time I get there, it's out. Pierre should arrive very soon after me. I've got about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm with Pierre to show him the car, and then I've got to rush to the airport in Riyadh, which is a 5-hour drive from where we are, to depart for Portugal to land in time for my race practice tomorrow morning. If I don't make it for my race practice, well, I'm already missing the official race test because I'm doing the Koenigsegg Owners Rally over the same dates, which means I'll have arrived at the race without any practice, which will mean I will most definitely lose. So I really need to make it by tomorrow morning.
Yours?
Yeah,
It's yours.
I made it.
Is it from Aubameyang?
We show it to Aubameyang, yeah.
Can you do like
This is what it's all about. Having cars like this always brings out little kids. You see the smile on their faces. I remember being a child and seeing cars and getting so excited. It would be the highlight of my day.
Prepared for everything.
Let's put these cloths and stuff in the back. Generally, the car gets damaged a lot in transport and it spends its time being transported between various places. Just check if there's any scratches or any blemishes on the car that can be touched up. Also, this is an early prototype, so we're not using production materials, so it's a lot more fragile and does get damaged quite easily. A lot of the parts are 3D printed, which expand, and the panel gaps aren't perfect, but it shows customers a representation of what the final car will look like. However, the build quality on the final vehicle will be infinitely better. What do you think?
There is the beast. Wow, that's crazy, yeah?
It's better in the flesh than in photos, I think.
Yeah. These are massive.
So the production car is 1,000 horsepower. This we're just running at 600 because it's the prototype.
Yeah. All right.
But if you'd like, we can take it around the block or something.
Okay. The sound is crazy.
When it's 1,000 horsepower, you drive it.
Yeah. The car is sick. It's actually very nice.
So this was all hand stitched by the students at London School of Fashion. But the next one I'm doing is all marble.
Okay, sir. Okay.
And you can do anything you like. So
Yeah.
like say you want the switches to be up here, like
Yes.
we make it completely bespoke.
Pasa, hermano. ¿Has visto qué coche? ¿Qué tal? You see the reaction?
It's good.
It's good reaction, you know. The sound is crazy. I love it.
I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah, you know, it's like strong and muscle. I like it. Yeah. Sheesh.
You seen it from the front? Look.
Pop.
It's even wider than the Inlargo.
Yeah. It's a beast. Oh, it's great. Amazing. Strong. Powerful. I love it. I love the noise.
I don't think you'll need to modify the exhaust on this. It's quite
No,
loud.
this one you don't need to modify it. Yeah, you saw the reaction from my guy. He was like, "Whoa!" You have an amazing car, man.
Thank you.
Crazy. You've done a great job.
So happy you've been part of the project so early and get to see
Crazy.
it.
Yeah, the lights, man.
I wanted it to look like diamonds,
It
you know,
looks
and then,
like diamonds, actually.
match your watch.
I love it. Also, the color like this is like.
All the gold is hand-applied gold leaf, so it's real gold.
Okay.
So from seeing the sketches and the renderings till now, what do you think?
I think it's even different now, obviously, because it's real.
Yeah.
You can feel the vibrations and everything, so that's pretty cool. But definitely a lot of improvement, I think. Yeah, it was already good, but I think now it's like the perfect suit. As I said, you've done a pretty good job.
Do you like the fact that it's so raw? Because I try to make it not comfortable like a cruise or anything, like a proper race car. Like it's very hard.
Yeah, it's very hard. I could feel it. I like it. This is what we like, you know.
Yeah.
We want to feel that here, you know.
Exactly.
The abs. We put some carbon as well on the.
So the actual wheels are 23 inches.
Okay.
But we took it on a track because the car's producing so much downforce, it's bursting the 23-inch tires. So these are smaller 18s we're just using right now because the proper ones are cracked, but it's a different design and much bigger.
I like it because at the moment I'm looking for a car that is quite strong, but in the same time proper race car. So wow, this one is the perfect fit.
And would you take the children with you?
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's something which is strong like this and you can take your children.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there's the Ferrari GT4C Lusso, the Koenigsegg Gemera, but they're more comfortable.
Yeah, they're not comfortable, Man, what a job, man.
What spec would you go for?
I like this color actually. You know, gold is my favorite color. Maybe black and gold.
You know, this is actually black paint and we put purple,
like,
metallic.
Yeah.
So when there's no light on it, it's black. When the light hits it, goes purple or red.
All right. And the spoiler, man, is massive.
So you have the option of removing the spoiler, but the spoiler produces 1,250 kilos, so you want the spoiler.
Crazy. What can I say? That's crazy, man.
What's your plan tonight? Going back to the club?
Yeah, so I'm going to the club in half an hour. I'm going to leave. Yeah. Then I have training for around 2 hours. Then I go back to Bahrain because my family is still there. I'm going to go to eat and stuff. Have dinner. What's your program?
I'm going to go fly to Portugal now. I waited for you, and I'm going straight to the plane.
I really appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you making the time. And then I'll send you the race schedule whenever you're free. If you want to drive the race cars, we'll do a fun day.
Perfect. That's going to be crazy. Like to hear. That's what we like to hear.
Thanks so much, Pierre.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ameerh. Thank you very much.
I'll see you in Europe.
Yes, definitely. For sure. Inshallah. Bye.
We're in Portugal now at Portimao racetrack. We've got a gearbox fault again. Tomorrow's the race. It's a 12-hour race. I hit a really wet patch and it locked and spun.
You can't repair it on the grid, they're not allowed.
When I'm going straight, it's like this.